Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
The heat is not kidding around. Snuck back up on Utah in 24 hours yesterday, topping out in the mid-70s now. We're way above average. Live look from St. George, our Washington County camera from Dixie Tech, showing off those clear skies where they've hit the triple digits. They were sitting at 101. That's still there right now. We've got 80s and 90s along the Wasatch Front Green River hitting triple digits. So did Lake Powell. We knew this heat was building back, but that southerly breeze really plays into this, and that's going to be a continuing issue as we make it towards the end of the work week. We got wicked winds that are going to crank. You think they're gusty now? Wait until tomorrow. We've got several warnings posted. I'm going to walk you through them. They're new this afternoon, so you know exactly what to expect. And yes, there's thunderstorm potential right around the corner, and that does include for the weekend. It's a holiday weekend, so you want to make sure you know before you go. Live look at downtown Salt Lake City, where the record today is 100, and we're sitting at 98. We could flirt with that just a little bit as we get through the next couple of hours. We could just see those 90s holding steady. Very mild temperatures for this time of year. 84 is our average daytime high in Salt Lake, so we're way above that. And as we get through the next several hours, we stay way above that. We're going to see mild conditions with overnight lows only getting into the 70s in northern Utah. As we look at those wind gusts, you can see where those southerly winds really target. It's the west desert, and that's going to be the bullseye for tomorrow. 31-mile-per-hour gust in Salt Lake in the last hour, but from Delta all the way down to St. George, blowing dust likely because we get those gusty winds and we've got extremely dry conditions. Satellite radar shows us what's going on. High pressure's in control. We have a system that's kind of meandering through the Great Basin there. That area of low pressure is triggering that wind. We've got that southerly flow, and that is adding to what's going to happen as we head into tomorrow. But throughout the state right now, it's quiet. You don't see much going on. We don't have cloud cover. We don't have moisture. That's going to change because we have two different plumes of moisture, one coming from the Gulf just to the south of us, bringing in the potential for thunderstorms, and then we're going to pull some from the Gulf of California as the low pressure system elongates off the coast. It's triggering the winds ahead of the wet weather, and some areas will just get dry thunderstorms, so a lot going on. Let's break down these warnings. High wind warning goes into effect at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for the West Desert. You can see that goes from the state line from Utah and Idaho all the way down towards Iron County. We're looking at wind gusts up to 65 miles per hour. That's where travel is going to be impacted. I-80 and parts of I-15 will be very gusty, as well as limited visibility due to the fact that we've got blowing dust. Brand new wind advisory, and this includes the Salt Lake Valley, as well as the Wasatch Front and the Wasatch Back. That wind advisory you see in tan goes down into Utah County, as well as for the Swell and southern Utah. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow. That means we're going to see wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour, and so you want to batten down the hatches tonight. Gusty winds, high heat. You know fire danger is evident, so we've got this red flag warning for most of Utah that will hold Friday into Saturday night. Any fire start would spread quickly, so these are big warnings as we head into the weekend. How about thunderstorm potential? Because yes, it's there. Eastern side of the state has the best chance for tomorrow. Let's look at the timing. You're going to notice it here. We push those storms in by the afternoon down near Lake Powell, so we've got to be careful. Blanding, Uinta Basin, we watch that line of storms. Heading into Saturday, they become a little more widespread, push a little further into central Utah. Can't rule it out over the Wasatch Front or the higher terrain, staying active into Sunday as well, and you can see exactly where. So a lot going on. Temperatures tomorrow will be hot because of those extreme winds. I think we're going to bump above triple digits, go 101. Match Moab, possibility for sure. 90s. 80s along the I-15 corridor, 104 in St. George. You're seeing that hazy pop up, and that's because we will be dealing with blowing dust, and the appearance of that haze is going to be very noticeable. Here's a check on the next 7 down there in Washington County, and it is going to show you those temperatures cooling. These winds from the south, upslope in St. George, they actually cool the temperature, which is why you're going to see that. Hey, the solstice is Tuesday. That's when we actually officially start summer, even though this heat kind of makes you think, oh yeah, summer-like for sure. Chance of a thunderstorm through the weekend. Temperatures dipping as we head into next week. Okay, to stay on top of these changes, because it's a fluid situation, folks, download that Abc4 Utah Weather app. Right there, that QR code on your screen takes you to the App Store. You can download for free, and that way we can be there for you.